Hello everyone, I wanted to make a quick video for you guys about this Samsung dishwasher fix. My dishwasher stopped working. I'll tell you what happened. So it was on a drain loop. So it would, as soon as I would turn it on, it would stay on heavy and it just kept draining water, but there was nothing inside. There was no water inside. So of course, I was unable to use the dishwasher. So let's try and fix it now. So you can see there is of course some water underneath too. So first thing that you want to do is unplug the power from the dishwasher before you take it out. So you could do it from the breaker, or if you have access to the power line, you could just unplug that and you're good to go. So disconnect the power, pull the dishwasher out like I have here, and then you have to put it on its side because we want to access the part that we want to access is exactly underneath the dishwasher. So it's not that old of a dishwasher. I think it was built in 2021, but this is the issue I'm having. So I will put it on the left side because I didn't have much room on the right side. So let's take a look at the video now. Yes, so as you can see, the dishwasher is on its side and we are trying to take off the pan underneath. It is held together by I think 3 screws and a cable which is connecting the sensor to the machine itself. There's going to be a white sensor attached to the pan, and that basically makes sure that the machine is completely drained out. So the problem we are having right now is that the sensor got wet. Basically, so it's not an old machine. It was built in 2021, but it just things happen. So these things need service after a few, I guess, months. So we have taken off the pan and you can see it is connected. This is the sensor. So this is of course connected to the machine with these blue and red wires. So we are going to disconnect the connector, and yeah, so we are going to disconnect it and then remove the sensor from the pan to clean it all up. It basically needs cleaning, and we need to of course dry it up and then put everything back together, and that should fix the issue. So it's pretty tight, but yeah, so we took it off, and we are also going to have a closer look at the pan, and then we will also show you the cleaning part of it. So we will detach the sensor and then we will clean it all up. So we are going to have a closer look at the pan now. Yeah, so here it is. Yeah, so this is the pan and you can see the sensor connected to it, and let's have a closer look at that. Yes, so the pan is out, it's on the floor, and we're trying to detach the sensor that's on it. So sensor needs to be cleaned up, completely dried up, so it can't have any water on it. And that's, as I mentioned before, that is why it's not working. So just take the 2 screws off the sensor and it comes right off and it's wet. So we are going to clean up the pan and the sensor and then put everything back together. As you can see, it's really dirty. Okay, so next we cleaned up the pan and the sensor, and we are going to put everything back together now. I've also vacuumed the inside of the machine. I mean, it's not necessary, but because I was cleaning everything, so I thought it's a good idea to do it. So we are connecting the sensor back, and we will put everything back together, and it should work. We are going to try running the machine at the end. So we're putting the pan back in its place. Press it gently and it's going to pop back in place, and we will put the screws in now. Okay, so we're putting the screws back in now. The pan is back in its place, the sensor is connected. So we will put the screws in and then put the machine back on its feet, and then we will test it now. So this is the big moment. So let's put the second one in too. It looks good. And let's put the machine on its feet and test it next. Okay, so we are going to test it now. We have turned it on, and as you can see, it's not staying on heavy, it stayed on normal, and it's not constantly draining, constantly on the draining loop that it was before. So the problem has been fixed, and I hope this was helpful, and thanks so much for watching.